Why?
Why the was I doing
Why?
that?
Does it ever end with the Kardashian-Jenners? Probably not. Recently, Tristan Thompson has delivered a public apology to Kylie Jenner for his role in the strain that struck her friendship with Jordyn Woods back in 2019. As a result of his affair with social media influencer Jordyn Woods, Thompson has issued an apology to those in the Kardashian-Jenner inner circle and believes he should have done otherwise.
It's not about the baby, it's just about how it went down, obviously, in the circumstances. This is obviously very hard to navigate.
Kylie Jenner, on the other hand, has other opinions.
I'm just really disappointed in Tristan.
Take a look. Tristan Thompson, a player for the Cleveland Cavaliers, has issued a public apology to Kylie Jenner for his involvement in the controversy that occurred in 2019, in which he was accused of cheating on Khloe Kardashian with influencer Jordyn Woods, and fans have mixed reactions.
Like, I know I'm strong enough to do that. It just sucks. It has to be so public.
The realization came about as a result of Thompson reflecting on the event during an episode of the KOTK, during which he acknowledged that he had made some poor choices and voiced regret for his conduct.
Yes, now I want to talk to you. I think it's been long overdue.
Now, for those of you who are unaware, Kylie Jenner cut short her relations with Woods in order to show her commitment to her sister Khloe by standing by her side during the cheating scandal. Jenner didn't back down from her position, despite the fact that she had a close friendship with Woods before the event. But now, after a span of 4 years, Thompson is making an effort to repair the bridges that were broken. Of course, not sure if they are genuine or not, but here we are. Thompson, who is 32 years old, acknowledged the crucial role that Woods played in Jenner's life and conveyed his understanding of the influence that it had on the founder of Kylie Cosmetics. During the episode, he offered a heartfelt apology, during which he acknowledged his own failings and referred to himself as a fuck-ung idiot for his previous actions.
Because I mean, like, I know how much she meant to your life, and your guys' connection was, you guys were, two peas in a pot. So the fact that, I put myself and her in a situation that wasn't right.
According to Tristan, and you'll want to hear this, it really bothers me because we've always had such a dope relationship, and I feel like everyone got affected differently. But I think you were affected the most by a situation with, losing a sister, basically.
It's been long overdue.
I feel it really bothers me because it's like we've always had such a dope relationship, and then I feel like everyone got affected differently, but I think you were affected the most by the situation with, losing a sister, basically, like you lost Jordyn, who's a big part of your life.
He then continued expressing, "You guys were 2 peas in a pod, so the fact that I put myself in that situation that wasn't right and wasn't smart and made it tough for you and Khloe. Because at the end of the day, you have your best friends and then you have your sister who you love more than anything else, so it's 100% on me." Jenner, to everyone's surprise, accepted Thompson's apology and expressed her gratitude for his willingness to admit he had made mistakes. She went as far as to say that the end of her friendship with Woods might not have been the worst thing that could have happened. That's right.
I think I was so codependent with Jordyn that I could have never imagined my life without her.
Yeah.
We would have probably still been living together. And I think she needed to grow without me. I needed to grow without her.
Yeah.
Cold or not, it is what it is. Despite being on speaking terms with Woods again, Jenner admitted the difficulty of overlooking the pain Thompson caused Khloe, especially with his involvement in another paternity scandal.
Have such a good heart and good energy, and to know you is to love you. I think you're just your spirit and everything. So it's it is confusing.
Yeah.
Thompson, who was well aware of his shortcomings, stated that he was selfish and that he lacked an understanding of good people. In the hope of regaining the respect of his family, he even stated his intention to mature and take responsibility for his past behaviors. Sure. Of course, while forgiving Thompson for the impact on her friendship with Woods, Jenner found it challenging to overlook his repeated indiscretions against Chloe. According to Kylie, "You do some dumb A.S.T. It's just hard to forgive the things that you did to Chloe, but I want to move on from that." In response, though, Thompson gave his word that he would do everything in his power to demonstrate that he is deserving of forgiveness, while Jenner emphasized her hopes and dreams for the best for Chloe, highlighting the beautiful characteristics she possesses and how much she deserves the very best.
I just want the best for you, and I think that you deserve the world.
Thank you.
So that's really all I want.
And while it was supposed to be a heartfelt moment, fans feel otherwise. According to a fan, "What I can't comprehend is the effort to make Tristan somewhat of a likable person. There's always a scene, on different episodes, where they have a serious talk with Tristan about his actions and how it's not okay, and it's just like, when will you learn the fact that this guy is a serial cheater? When I cheat, I feel disgusted the next day." Tristan Thompson. These are not words of a man who plans to stop cheating anytime soon. You see, throughout the years, the drama involving Thompson, Woods, and the Kardashian-Jenner family has gone in a number of different directions. Woods and Jenner appear to have resolved their differences in spite of the incidents that occurred in the past, as seen by glimpses of their revived friendship at events such as New York Fashion Week. But if this is the case, then does this indicate that Jordan and Kylie will resume their roles as sisters on the show as well? Well, for one, Chloe has confessed that she had forgiven Jordan and that she no longer bears any ill will toward her.
I would never blame solely one person for that. There's a multitude of things, so I feel bad. Even though Jordan played a part, I do feel bad if anyone would think I was putting the sole blame on her, because that's not the truth, and I only like to speak my truth.
Not to forget, Chloe underlined the need to forgive others by drawing a link between forgiving Tristan and forgiving Jordan. She believes that forgiveness is necessary for her own mental well-being. She went on to say that if she didn't forgive Jordan, I would be a prisoner in my own life. I have to forgive these people for me, and it's up to them to forgive themselves and to be accountable and learn. Despite not receiving a public apology or the promised letter, Chloe made it clear that she doesn't hold grudges against Jordan. On Kylie's end, though, she revealed details about a conversation she had with Jordan after the scandal. When Kylie was asked to reflect on their friendship, she said, "Jordan and I did have a talk after that. When we were friends, we never thought that we wouldn't be friends. It was kind of an overnight thing. And, when she did something to my family, it felt like she did something to me." Of course, despite the negative effects that Tristan and Jordan's excessive closeness had on Chloe's family, Jordan's return to Kylie's inner circle is ultimately a decision that must be made by Kylie herself, according to Chloe. Chloe has voiced her approval of Kylie perhaps rekindling her friendship with Jordan, and she has emphasized the significance of putting one's family ahead of personal grievances in this conversation. According to her, "My sisters matter way more to me than any grudge or issue that I would have with another individual. And if I can allow Tristan back into my life, I need to allow the same forgiveness and acceptance of other people." Meanwhile, Jordan Woods, in an effort to shed light on the notorious kiss with Tristan Thompson and provide her viewpoint on the emotionally charged event, has expressed, "I didn't know how to feel. I was like, that didn't just happen. I told him, I need to go. I was leaving already, so I walked out immediately. I got in the car. I was in shock." When Jordan reflected on the aftermath, she compared how she felt to being alone in a room full of people.
I'm no homewrecker.
Right,
I would never try to hurt someone's home,
right,
especially someone that I love
right.
and someone who I've seen has a beautiful daughter. I never was trying to steal someone's man.
She said that she had entertained the idea of secluding herself, saying, "I went through a phase of thinking, I'm going to isolate myself because I don't know how I feel. I don't know what the right thing to do is. I just needed some time by myself to try to understand what was happening, why it was happening, and how am I going to react to this internally, you know? How can I make things right with myself, with God, and with my relationships? She underlined how important it was to get away for a while in order to regain composure and figure out the best way to react to the situation. As a result of the incident receiving widespread media coverage, Jordyn and Khloe Kardashian were both subjected to an onslaught of online hatred and condemnation, which was unavoidable. But Jordyn had some tough things to say to the trolls as she addressed the negative attention that had been surrounding her. According to Jordyn, "I don't believe in clapping back or reacting out of emotion. I could have handled this a million different ways, but I just went with what felt the most natural to me. Would I ever have wanted this to happen? Never. But that happens. And in the end, I never want to see anyone hurt. I would hate to be the reason for anyone's pain. We all have to go to sleep with ourselves at night." That's some solid wisdom right there, you guys. And, while that's all for the video, do you think this is just another one of those Kardashian-Jenner and now Thompson PR moves? Or is it all really genuine? Let us know in the comments below. To catch us again, simply hit the bell icon.